line does not fucking stop. Fuck that nigga. Fuck you! My lord. Fuck you!
I cut child pornography up around 12.
Oh my fucking
Whatever. I hope your
lord.
family dies in an automobile wreck, nigga. I did say the age of consent should be 12.
Fuck! I hate my life. Do it. I can't keep this shit no more, man.
Welcome to BANWORLD.
Today, as you all are aware, we have two rogue mods in here. Zolam, if you want to introduce yourself,
What up, pimp?
and Sneak.
Hi.
So, Zolam was the most recent rogue mod that actually banned over 100 people, so big ups on that. That's probably a world record right there. So, good job on that. Sneak
Big
was a
ups.
previous mod from what I understand, but he, I think he left on his own accord, is that correct?
No, but I think what happened was Wingo saw me comment on someone's video, and when he saw that, he just unmodded me randomly. So
Wow.
that was it.
What video was it?
I don't really remember. I think it might have been like Lumix's or maybe even Mooney's when he was making videos.
Mooney.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So, Zolm, we're going to go ahead and start with you. So, one of the questions that I'm sure everyone's kind of curious about, because there is a lot of people in here that didn't really understand who you were. Same with Sneak, that they're unfamiliar with the rogue mods and the situation and stuff. But what was it like being a mod for Wings?
Oh, dude, it was just hilarious. I watched the videos probably just like everybody else, from the beginning. I was watching the Sean Rankin videos. There's a couple other channels I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was always just really funny. And I knew one day I was going to get into one of his teams, whether it was going to be like R6, something like that. But yeah, it was just really funny.
So what you're saying to all of us is that you were a hoodlum at the very beginning.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome. So were you in communication with Xbottle the whole time that you were a mod for Wings?
Yeah, I kept it low key. I didn't say anything. I was in the CWW Discord on my main Discord for a little while. And then I switched over to my alt on both of them. And that was kind of around the time that I knew I was going to do it. I've only been moderating for probably like a month or probably like a month and a half, close to that. And then I was playing with them for, I don't know, I think it was probably around the same time. I got modded really fast.
Wow. So he just like randomly kind of just modded you up.
Yeah, I literally played 2 games of Apex with them and I was modded.
Fucking idiot.
So, Sneak, what about you? Like, what was it like being a mod for Wings?
It was pretty funny. I mean, I was there since like day one when he had that huge meltdown. I was a mod during that time, so like watching that unfold was pretty funny. I was more, I guess, a fan of Wings like a long ass time ago, like when he was making YouTube videos and being on PKA. So like the way I got modded was I would be in chat and eventually I would send him a package of Carolina Reapers to do on stream. And he did do the Reapers on stream, so that was cool. But after that, I guess he needed a mod and I asked for it and he just gave it to me.
Jesus Christ. So, going back to Zolam, did you get paid at all for being a mod for
Fuck
Wings?
no. That's why it was even funnier. A lot of people think that, but you don't get. At least I didn't. I don't know if anybody else somehow does, but I definitely didn't. Which is, this was payment enough.
I mean, Sneak, you could probably say the same thing, right?
Yeah, I never got paid. There's nothing about payment or whatever, which is fine. I mean, I didn't really assume I was gonna get paid, so it's whatever.
So literally, neither of you got paid. You guys were just doing it because you guys. Well, Zolam, you were saying that you were a hoodlum in the very beginning, but
Yeah, it was
I
all for the
mean,
walls.
it was for the walls for you. But for Sneak, it was mainly because you were a fan of his, right?
Yeah, I was a fan, but like I wasn't one of those like hardcore mods who like ban people on site. Like I would let the low key like sneak dissing, I guess, go by. Like if it's funny enough, I'll let it slip. But if it was like too obvious and you weren't even trying, I would just ban you, I guess. Like I don't know.
Okay.
It was all fun and games for me.
Slave labor, man. Not paying his mods. That's messed up.
Yeah, it's really messed up. I mean, you guys are
Got a
both
full-time job.
Exactly. You're doing more work than most popular streamers with their mods. Doing more work than them. It's crazy. The next question I have for you, Zolam, is was there any communication? Was there any structure being a mod?
No,
For him?
he wouldn't even tell you when he was live streaming. It was literally just kind of, you got the same notification as everybody else. But there was nothing outside of that.
So how would you even find out that, it's his time to stream?
He literally would not tell you. The only time he would tell me he was going to be streaming is if he wanted me to carry him in Apex, and that was pretty much it.
Wow. That's crazy. I mean, Sneak, did he do the same thing when you were mod?
Yeah, there's like no schedule. Well, you guys know Richard. He has no schedule at all. So the only like notification that we would get is when he would go live and the Twitch the notification would come up.
So he literally has no structure at all. He literally mods whoever, he practically plays 2 games with. It just sounds to me like he just mods whoever he wants and doesn't really do any real background check on that.
Yeah,
is what
a
I'm
lot
getting.
of people say,
All right,
a lot of
yeah.
people say it's completely random.
I have
Wow.
a question. Does he really tell y'all what you can and can't watch? Like, does he actually tell you you can't watch Lumix videos, you can't watch Wings07 or X Bottle?
He never said anything to me, personally, at least. I don't know if he said anything to him, but he never said anything to me. I just kind of assumed. I didn't want to, I didn't want to blow the cover right away, so I didn't say anything while I was sitting there watching him.
What about you, Sneak?
For me, nah, he didn't say anything. Even if he did, I would still watch the videos because like I'm not able to catch every stream. So like these videos do really like catch you up, like what he did that day or like what retarded shit he said that day. So
The whole saga.
Wow. So Zolam, how many mods did you work with? Like work alongside?
Off the top of my head, like this is, I could totally be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was like 7 total, including the boy Kenneth.
Oh, okay. So you actually worked alongside Kenneth. What was that like?
Dude, he was, I kind of said it like, almost blew the cover. He was just always kind of a creep. I mean, at least in the chats, like I never talked to him outside of it, but even just in the YouTube chats, I mean, you guys caught a lot of it, but he just always says sus shit.
Right, and that's what we're reiterating. He doesn't do any background checks on, what's going on. Was he a mod before you actually joined?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because when I came around, he was there. I know, like, Moonglum, all the regulars were there. I think the one that came after me was the period guy, and I think there's one more, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
And none of them, like, directly messaged you or anything like that?
Nah, the only one who ever messaged me was the Charles Norris guy, and he was talking about how, like, there's a bunch of the mods who have accounts in here already.
Okay. What about you, Sneak? How many mods did you work with in the past? Is any still actually with Wings right now?
Yeah, I think I worked with like around the same amount, like 7 or so. The ones who are still around, I think, are like Moonglum, 672, Scapegoat, people like that. But yeah, like I would never talk to none of the other mods. Like most of the other mods, when I was a mod, were kind of serious. Like they were actually trying to go out and like ban people. And I guess I was like the only one that was like chillax and chill.
So how did the mod scene, and I'll ask Zolam first about this, how did the mod scene actually work? Did some of them take breaks in between of him streaming? What was like the schedule type thing as being a mod for him?
Yeah, there's no schedule. It was kind of just like whoever was there, and then like people would just be like, "All right, be right back," and that's kind of it. There's no actual structure like at all to the whole thing.
So you're saying that there could be times where there would be no mods for an hour at a time?
Yeah, especially like the 3 a.m. streams, you'll literally see like one mod. Like I can see who's actually in there, like banning and deleting stuff, and it's usually like one mod.
Wow. What about you, Sneak?
Yeah, same situation. It's like whoever's there is modding. If there's no one there, then you probably pick one random person to mod for him, and that's about it.
So he could possibly stream without any mods even being on.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it before.
Yeah, like those 3 a.m. streams. Yeah, there's like definitely no mod during those times.
Well, I mean, we have plenty of trolls in here, so you know when to actually join his streams if he ever streams that
Good to know.
out late over.
What's a prime time?
Real talk.
So, going over to Zolam,
I have like a bot that
back
sits.
with you. So, what made you decide to join the hoodlums?
Yeah, no, I knew I was from the jump. I mean, I just thought it was hilarious. I think he's a piece of shit as a human, you know. So, not like as dark as Kenneth or anything, you know what I mean? But I always knew I was gonna come. I was already here, and I was just like, I'm just gonna go for it, and it somehow it worked out.
It definitely did. Let me tell you. I mean, I think everyone in here can agree with me that we're all very impressed with how you screwed him over. So, hey, big ups to you.
Appreciate it.
So, going over to Sneak, same thing with you. I mean, what made you decide to be a hoodlum?
I mean, I watched the videos from the start, and I always found them funny, even when he didn't. I mean, recently when I saw that Kenneth interview and that whole shit like unfold, I kind of decided to like come to the Discord and check out what else is going on, just because I'm interested and find it fascinating.
Dude, it's like a TV show. It really is. It's like watching a TV show, and when you're moderating or in the game, it's like watching it live.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I felt too when I was first introduced to when I first saw Bottle's video after watching, you know, the Fall of Wings. There's a video on there. If you guys don't know, it's a 2-hour long video.
Yeah.
And I learned about him, then saw Bottle's video, looked at that, and then I found the Discord, and the rest is history. But yeah, I mean, I think we can all agree that this guy is one of the biggest pieces of shit that you'll probably ever see besides Only Use Me Blade, but that's another story entirely. So going back to Zolam, this is a really good one. So what's one thing in particular that really stands out from you about Wings negatively? What's one thing that you cannot stand?
So like without like doxing myself, you know what I mean? I have a sibling that's close to the age that he was talking about, the age of consent stuff. And when I saw that, I think that was kind of close to the time I started moderating. Or not moderating, but like just kind of being like, all right, I'm definitely getting in one of these. That's kind of when I was like, yeah, it's got to happen. Like I always watched it just laughing at it. Then I was like, all right, I want to go in and actually just like drop a bomb if possible. So yeah, that was probably the worst for me. I mean, he's done a lot of bad shit, whether it was the racism stuff or you know, all the other shit that he does. But when I saw him talking, you know, even with the girls that were underage, that shit was just really weird to me, you know?
Right. And it's also the zero consequence, right? Because he's almost doing it as he kind of like he owns the platform, you know, that there's no consequence for his actions.
It's a whole cycle for him. Like he literally just goes on, does some crazy shit, you know, tries to get pity for it, and then does like the anti-apology where he's like, I apologize, but I don't really feel bad about it, which just kind of shows he's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, no, and I agree 110%. Sneak, same thing with you. I mean, do you feel the same way as Zolam does, or is there something else that kind of stands out to you negatively for Wings from the rest?
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with what Zolam said. All the comments, the underage comments and shit like that. But what really bothers me about him is how he puts no effort or accountability for what he says or what he does. Like, streaming is his job, and he puts zero fucking effort. I mean, the surgery, he fucking raised money to get a surgery just for him to gain all the weight back and put zero effort into that. I mean, that's what really bothered me, because like during that time, I mean, I'm sure everybody remembers he was fucking having a meltdown, telling people that this was the last hurrah, and how if he didn't get this surgery, he was going to die.
Right.
And
he literally finessed everyone.
Yeah, he finessed everyone. Doesn't even try to go to the gym. doesn't try to eat healthy or continues to eat trash every single day. It just bothers me a lot.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly all that. Plus, he bitches so much when it's like there's so many people that are going through so much worse, and he has a lot of people's like dream job.
Yeah,
Not
for real.
obviously with the shit that he's created with it, but like just being able to stream and make money and pay off your shit with that, like, and he's still just complaining daily.
Yeah, being able to play video games and make a living with that is a luxury, I think. And
Yes, I agree. It's not something that should be abused. I think we can all agree.
yeah.
100%.
So the next question I have for you is a little fun one. You both can answer at the same time. When I get to 1, I want your guys' answer, okay? So, do you think Wings of Redemption can be redeemed?
No.
3, 2, 1.
No.
No, yeah, no.
Gonna jump the gun there. Yeah, no.
It's ironic. It's so ironic with his name too. But fuck no, he's so far gone, dude. It's been like this since he was 22. You know what I mean? Like he always says, talking about his past, but there's no fucking way.
Yeah, I think he accepted that he's gonna live this life that he kind of made, and he's not even willing to fix it.
Right. So, we're reaching the end. We're pretty much at the last question here, and then we'll turn to some of the hoodlums and answer a couple of their questions. So, last question. We'll start with Zolam. What mod right now, right this very second, stands out to you as being the worst? Actually, I'll reiterate. Any mod, even in the past. So, any mod that he has ever had, what one stands out to you as being the worst?
It's kind of hard to choose. I mean, I'd have to go right now,
Kenneth?
probably with Chuck Norris. Well, Kenneth is pretty bad. Yeah, Kenneth is really bad. I mean, he's literally Richard Jr. So how can you not say him? That's a good point. 100%.
So who's the other one that you mentioned? Is this one that is the other one somebody that's currently a mod for him?
Yeah, I'd probably say Chuck Norris. I mean, just the way that he was trying to play both sides of it, and he's just, I don't know. That's just me personally. That's kind of another person I don't really like, but Kenneth would probably be the worst.
So why? So besides Kenneth, why the Chuck person? Why is he standing out?
Yeah, I mean, when I was, when I nuked the whole chat, he was somebody who was trying to act like he was going to be a rogue and then completely flipped it and, went the other way and was snitching. And I don't know. I just feel like people that are
so
like
he's
that,
a rat.
who defend somebody who's,
Right.
So somebody who defends somebody that's like a pedophile or, has the type of beliefs that Richard does is just, in my book, it kind of makes you look like the same person. That's just kind of how I look at that type of shit. But I'd have to put him up there with it.
Well, maybe the hoodlums know who's going to be our next target. Maybe this could be a little introduction to, who the next victim is going to be. So watch out. Watch out, Chuck.
Oh, shit.
You're in
The
for a
Chuck
hurting.
saga.
So, Sneak, same to you. I mean, what mod stands out to you as being the worst? I mean, we can have 2 of them. What's the 2 worst ones for you?
Shit, I can't really think of like 2 main ones. I mean, I guess Tykek. He was like I'm not sure if he's still around, but he was a mod during like when Wings was still streaming on Twitch. But I mean, he would be like butt buddies with Wings and like took the zero tolerance shit way too serious. To the point where I think he was modding for Wings like on Christmas Day, like while at a Christmas party or some shit. I'm pretty sure.
What?
That was
I
like
forgot
fucking,
about that.
That was fucking like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, but I guess
He was
right.
talking shit to him too.
Yeah.
That day.
Wow.
And I guess the second one, I don't really know. Like, I don't really pay attention to the mods really. Like, I never really talked to them or gave a fuck about them. So, but I don't know. Whichever one is like really strict, I pretty much hate. Like,
I think we can all agree that they're all pieces of shit in the end.
yeah.
So, but in any case,
I was reading the chat.
Oh,
The fucking
Lord.
Chuck got cut.
yeah, I saw it too. That was hilarious. So now we can go over to our questions with some of the hoodlums on here. Sound JJ, is there any questions that are on there that kind of you guys want to go over?
Yeah, a couple of them actually.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's go through some of them. These are in an order, guys, so don't get upset if I skip you. Someone asks, "What is the best way to make up to be a rogue mod?"
Oh man,
Or make your way up to be a rogue mod. There you go.
It's literally dumb easy. I think some of it is chance, and then some of it is literally just like you just don't troll. Like you just act like you're not a troll. That's pretty much what I did. I had it to the point where when I was on my alt in this Discord, people were talking shit on me, which I totally understood. It was funny as fuck. But like you just got to make it so nobody knows. Even the people in the Discord don't know. Like if you put it in the chat, they're gonna see it because they have accounts in here. So you just got to play that side of it. Act totally
Play it by
legit,
ear.
and then drop the bomb.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say the same. Just chill out, be in chat as much as you can. Try to play with him if you can, and I guess talk to him on Twitter. Just try to be his friend, I guess.
100%.
What trolls make you genuinely laugh, even though you had to ban them?
So what he's trying to say is like what troll stood out to you guys as making you laugh, and then but you had to ban him.
I'll let you go first.
I didn't have to personally ban him, but I got Tano guy, the guy who would do the impersonations when he would join his R6 lobbies. That guy was genuinely funny.
Fantastic! I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, he
person.
was hilarious as fuck. I wasn't the one who banned him in chat, but yeah, he was probably my favorite troll.
For me, like if I'm being real, and I wish I could prove it, I really didn't. I didn't really ban anybody. Like I got messages about it from one of the mods. I tried as best as I could just to time people out. I think the funniest ban I did though was on Kenneth, if I'm being real. But it's all funny to me. Like it's just, like I said, it's like a TV show. So when I see the stuff, it's just shit that I remember from the past stream. So I really didn't ban much. The only times I did is when I was told that the who's the guy who got banned, Mystics or whatever his name was, like shit like that, where he's like, you have to ban this person. That's the only time it really happened. But guys are fucking savages in the chat.
It's a great cast, in my opinion.
Yeah,
You got a great
100%.
cast of trolls, and I would not change it for the world. What's the next question?
Shut the fuck up. I got one. All right. Somebody asked, was there any real benefit about modding for Wingo, actually?
100%. The lulz. It paid off in the end. It was funny as shit. I mean, there's no other real benefit. You don't get paid, and he doesn't really give. I mean, you could see it just with the whole Kenneth situation. He doesn't really give a shit about anybody. So it's fucking hilarious when it pays off. Just getting the lulz from it.
Can't be any more real than that. That's straight facts right there.
Yeah, I mean the lulz, they're pretty funny. I mean, there's this one time where he popped into my stream and like typed one thing and then dipped. I mean, that was cool, I guess. But he retweeted one of my tweets, one of my like joke tweets, one of my shit posts, I guess. But yeah, no real benefit.
That's good enough for me. I got another one for you. Someone said, I thought it was a pretty good one. Said, what is the craziest or weirdest shit Wings has said to you in private?
Oh, I gotta think. Hold on.
Let me go. I've never talked to Wings in private. I've sent him DMs before, and he would just ignore me. So pretty much whatever he says on stream, that's like fucking ridiculous. It's pretty funny.
That's surprising to me, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he talked to me. He talked to me in private, but it was only ever about the car I was getting, and because it was just like I said, it was a Mustang, so it was even more funny. And it wasn't even in private, but the funniest thing was right after I got banned when he said he helped pay for my car. I thought that, or helped me buy my car. I thought that was really fucking funny. When all he did was he saw the front of my car and was like, "This is gonna have to get fixed, pimp." And then I took it to a shop, and they were like, "Yeah, nothing's wrong with it." So that was pretty funny.
That's great.
We can do a few more.
All right. Oh yeah. By the way, Bottle. Someone says FPS crackhead. So fuck Quacker.
No talk.
That's a pretty good one. What was the most annoying part about being a fake mod for both of you?
Not being able to tell the people in the Discord, because like those are the chunky comrades, as I like to call them. So not being able to tell my boys that I was undercover, and I just kind of had to eat that everybody thought that I was cucked. But you know, at the end of the day, like I said, it paid off. It was funny as shit.
Yeah, I would say just watching everything unfold in front of my eyes. Not really do anything. Like, I would just sit in chat, just watching like the sneak disses go by and just laughing and doing absolutely nothing until he started yelling about the mods, and then I would time out a few people, and that's about it.
Do your fucking job, dude.
Yeah.
Is there any more?
Yeah, I got a few more.
Okay.
Someone said, "Do you guys encourage people to seek out to be a mod just to troll Wings or not? Even if it's worth, to try, I guess."
Well, like on the rogue side, yeah. I mean, if you're trying to do it serious, it's not worth it at all. But on the rogue side, it's funny as shit. I mean, if you've been watching for a while, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, if you want to put the effort in trying to be like a nice fan or a friend, I guess. Not really worth it, but I'd rather just watch everything unfold than just laugh.
We're all laughing with you. We're all laughing with you.
Do you want to start unmuting some people?
We'll do one more, and then I think we'll.
Actually,
I think we'll do that.
I do have
the floodgates.
It's gonna be. Someone wants to ask: has Wings ever said anything dumb on a VC with you guys where you had to actively refrain from laughing in his face?
Oh, yeah, I mean, like when he just started playing Apex and I was carrying him, I thought it was really funny when he was telling us that it was like a game of chess. I thought that was fucking hilarious. I thought it was one of the dumbest analogies I've ever heard. And then he continued to break it down on why first-person shooters are like a game of chess. I literally had to mute my mic. It was, and the death metal, when he's sitting there screaming fucking death metal in my ears, dude, you gotta mute. There's no other fucking way around it. It's too funny.
Oh God.
I mean, I never really talked to him, so like if I wanted to laugh, I just wouldn't type anything in chat. So yeah.
I guess that's it, boys. From the hoodlums.
How many more questions do you have?
I just have two.
You have two? Okay, we'll do two more.
Okay. The first question is, has Kelly ever reached out to any one of you?
Yeah, dude. She was in me DMs.
Oh shit.
Really?
Yeah, I posted up. You can see it on the thing. It's pinned. But yeah, she reached out to me. We were talking about Animal Crossing, which was funny as shit.
Wow.
But yeah, that whole thing was fucking hilarious.
You would think little Richie would be more on top of her on who's she's messaging, because I think that whole last time didn't work very well.
I think he encourages it. You know what I mean? I won't say why, but I just,
Yeah,
I mean.
Okay, and the second question.
Oh well, is... one second, Sound. Sneak, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, I never really got in contact with Kelly. I think I followed her Twitter for a little bit, and then figured out she was just boring, so I unfollowed her. So yeah, no real contact.
Now I'm curious, real quick, before we get to the last question. Zolam, are you still in contact with her? Has she blocked you or?
No, fuck no. She still has me on there. She still has me on as a friend on my Switch and all that shit.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
Big ups. Okay, the last question. Out of all the troll videos, what is your favorite?
I'll let him go first.
Oh shit, there's a whole bunch of favorite ones. I mean, we go with the first one, the first real, like the Sean Ranklin video, the major meltdown. I mean, how can you not? Yeah, how can you not laugh when he slams his controller on his desk and like starts breaking down? Like, that's pretty funny. But shit, that's the first one on the top of my head. I can't really think of any others, to be honest. But they're all funny.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure. So for me, the first one is one that everybody loves. There's two that are like my top. The second one, not as many people I think care about as much. First one's Carlitos one, because that one.
Carlitos is the funny ass one.
That kid's going places. It may not be college, but he is going places. And then the second one I'd probably have to say is the Black Ops 1 restream or repost or whatever that Sean Ranklin did, where he's just getting spammed on Xbox and the Windows sound keeps going off. That one fucking cracks me up every time.
Oh man, I'm surprised none of you said "look here, listen." That one
See,
is a
but that one's
famous
it's
one.
so it's so outplayed now. Like you
Is that
got to
not
go
the
to
first?
the older ones.
Is that?
It is, but my God, is it beautiful?
Isn't that one on the breakdown video? The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's a funny part too. Yeah.
Well, hey, I would like to thank both of you for taking time out of your day to join us for this interview. It definitely, I'm sure a lot of people learn a little something new, when you guys answered the questions and everything. So I would like to say big ups to both of you. You guys do us proud, and we're very happy to have you here in this server. So
100%.
big ups, definitely. Thank you so
Shout
much.
out BANWORLD.
But before y'all go, I have a question.
Let me hear it.
What do you think about trolls trying to buy Richard's house? Or his mom's
that
house,
one.
actually.
So I think it's a great idea. There's a lot of perks. First one is you get DoorDash just randomly delivered to the house. It just kind of comes with it. Second one, you get to be in the presence of where that man lived. If you want to call him a man, you get to be where the Mustang once sat. I just think there's so many perks that whatever the price is, it could be $1 million. The modular mansion will go down in history.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's a funny idea. Will it happen? I don't know, but yeah, if it goes down, hey, that would be the funniest thing to happen.
I don't think it will happen unless someone who's incredibly rich that watches the videos decides to buy it.
Right.
For like $500,000 from his mom or something.
Whatever the payment would be, it'd be 100% worth it. I mean, they would take that 25%, get 100%. I think it's worth it.
I'm trying to get a payment check here.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.